ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Kansas City Royals. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Brett Saberhagen.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
In the air to left center. He's got it. And there's one down. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Harmon Killebrew.
Boog, he has over 1,500 RBIs in his career. I mean, this is a guy that loves the opportunity to drive in runs. Some people shrink under that pressure with runners in scoring position. But he spent his entire career in the middle of the lineup, and everybody knows he can do some damage.
And that drops in for a strike. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
That is third.
And now for the Twins, Michael Lee. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Fastball right back to the mound. Sends it to first, and that is that. We're midway in inning number one. No score. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and on the hill, Bert Blyleven.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first, and now it's going to be Bobby Witt Jr. 3-1 now. Swings through that.
Count is full.
Swings and misses, and that's the first out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with two strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
So digging in, Alex Gordon. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 and 2's the count.
Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one. Punched out the first two hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Two out, space is empty. Just missed.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And it's fouled away. Two outs. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in Kansas City, and the batter now, Harmon Killebrew.
Harmon Killebrew.
The pitch. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And next for Minnesota, Tony Oliva. Here's a 1-1.
No, that's inside.
No score here in the second. That one fouled off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Righty to the plate. There's a line drive to left field. That's a hit, and that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. One left for Minnesota. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
The catcher, Salvador Perez.
Here's a 1-1. Just missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and leadoff batters on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Kicks and fires. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Blue. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at first, one away. And the pitch. That one just misses. 2-2.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Now. Got him looking for the K. Throws him with the heater at the knees. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Inside, just missed. Right through there for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And it is foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Royals lead one. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Here comes a pitch. And another ball. And he swings over the top there.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Here's Carlos Correa. Bounce to the left side. On to first. And Correa retired.
The batter, the center fielder, Torrey Hunter.
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
That one missed.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And a swing and a miss. And the Twins go 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. Kicks and deals. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boo. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And he walked him.
The batter, number 7.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That's in there, and it's 1-2.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The pitch. Out there to center. Hunter has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
The lefty, number 4,
Alex Gordon now at the plate. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe.
I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if he can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Man at second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two now. Got it by him for the K.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Kansas City, John Chompy with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Edouard Julien. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
He's pitching well, but not going until the first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off with 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Michael Lee, the next twin up to hit. That misses, and it's 2-1. One down, base is empty. That one misses. Now 3-1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Next offer in there for a strike. Full count now.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Harmon Killebrew, the next twin up to hit. Next pitch is inside. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. The 2-1 is high.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Take your base.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So a man aboard. So up next for Minnesota, Tony Oliva. And that one clips the third. Fights it off. You'll see another. Two outs. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Justin Morneau, the next to hit. And the righty deals. And a changeup flips the zone for a strike.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back. Down to third baseman, George Brett.
Don't get ahead in the count. You can forget about having any success against him.
In the air, right side. Sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out.
The catcher, number 13.
And next up for the Royals, Salvador Perez. The wind of the pitch.
Ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Here's a 2-1. And a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nelson Velasquez digs in now. Next pitch is outside. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. 2-2 on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Royals bats are quiet there, and we are still scoreless. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now here is Joe Mauer. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that's outside. And the count is filled up.
You got a full count.
Popped up, middle of the diamond. Settles under it. And there's one down. Here's Royce Lewis. One down, base is empty.
That's the ball.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Off balance throw in time. And the first two set down to the top of the fifth.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
2 down, nobody on. Just off the inside edge. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Done a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Hunter, the next twin up to hit.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
That one not close. And the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's out number 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Bottom of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino.
Vinny Pasquantino.
And here it comes. Ripped on a line. Oliva calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter.
Now it's on a Renfroe. The 1-1. And another ball. The Royals yet to pick up a hit here.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind and the pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front of a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Base is empty, one away. Here's Adam Frazier. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Just misses with that one.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's two away.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Way out front for strike two.
Here in the fifth inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Royals strike first on this solo homer. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Edouard Julien. That catches the top part of the zone. 1-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Brings it in. And there's one away. So up next, Michael Lee. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
One down, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Bounced up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Awesome play there.
The first baseman, number 3, Harmon.
Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Harmon Killebrew. Big swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
This one smoked out to left. Makes the grab, and that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Royals 1 and the Twins 0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the 6th inning. At the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hunter makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder,
Alex Gordon steps in for the Royals. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a ball. Just missed. And a 3-1 on the way. There's a swing and a drive back there. And that one is off the wall. And he's got a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Man at second with one away. Now at the plate, George Brett. And a foul ball. Gordon, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now it's going to be Salvador Perez. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Royals 1 and the Twins nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Tony Oliva. Hit on the ground to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
No, that's
inside, just missed. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Nick Anderson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Brents, the lefty, warming up as well. 2-2 now. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Renfroe going back. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
Justin Morneau, the next Twin up to hit. 1 down, base is empty. Right side, Pasquantino. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Joe Mauer.
Next to hit, Joe Mauer. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-2.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball
got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They trail here 1-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Griffin Jacks.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the DH, Nelson Velasquez.
The designated hitter, Nelson Velasquez.
Popped in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. The 1-1. Ripped to short. Zips it to first, and he's out. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
The pitch. Foul ball. And another ball. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Steven Okert warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Right-handed reliever. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in Kansas City, and now here is Royce Lewis. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The 1-2. Outside. 2-2. Swings, and he breaks his bat. And there's one down. And here comes Carlos Correa. One down, base is empty. Pitch in the dirt, 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
That's with that challenge pitch right there. Even with the slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
This one popped up, foul ground first base side, and it's caught for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup, and next for Minnesota, Torrey Hunter. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Way high there. 3-2 down. Edouard Julien waits on deck. Two outs. Smoked on the ground a second. Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Twins retired in short order. They still trail 1-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Steven Okert.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Adam Frazier steps in for the Royals.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Oliva makes the grab, one down.
The center fielder, number 6, Drew
Waters stands in.
Water.
next
Ball,
offering
that's
upstairs. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Headed down the line. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Pitch misses.
No, that's down.
2-1. Hard hit left side. Fires over to Killebrew. And that will end the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Will Smith. A chance at his first save of the year. And here is Edouard Julien. And a pitch. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Kicks and fires.
Ball, low.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Strike 3, got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Michael Lee getting ready to hit.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Swings, he misses, struck him out.
Hasn't been the debut he was hoping to have 0 for 4 now, but I hope he's not letting it get to him. You know, there are a lot of high hopes for him, and I think he's going to get plenty of opportunities to make his name known at this level.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Fouled off left side.
Finish.
This could end it. Two down, nobody on. That's down and in. Got it. That's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind them to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Twins, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium this afternoon, 37,903. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.